Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of World War II dramas, specifically exploring the remarkable collaboration between Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks in their projects Band of Brothers and The Pacific. Stick around as we unravel the unique features that set The Pacific apart from its predecessor and why many consider it to be a groundbreaking series. Before we jump into The Pacific, let's quickly revisit the project that laid the foundation for this iconic collaboration, Band of Brothers. Released in 2001, this critically acclaimed miniseries was inspired by Stephen E. Ambrose's nonfiction novel. It depicted the journey of Easy Company, showcasing their bravery and camaraderie during the European theater of World War II. But today, our main focus is on The Pacific, the compelling follow-up to Band of Brothers. While Band of Brothers focused on the European theater, The Pacific takes us to the other side of the globe, the Pacific theater. The series delves into the experiences of three central characters, Robert Leckie, Eugene Sledge, and John Bessalon. The success of Band of Brothers paved the way for Spielberg and Hanks to collaborate once again on The Pacific. This time, they decided to explore the Pacific theater, a critical and often overlooked aspect of World War II. The series, like its predecessor, combined interviews with real veterans and jaw-dropping combat footage, setting a new standard for realism in television. Unlike Band of Brothers, The Pacific does not follow a single regiment but rather focuses on different areas of combat. Leckie in the 1st, Sledge in the 5th, and the Bessalon in the 7th, each serving in distinct theaters of war. This allowed the series to provide a broader perspective on the conflict, showcasing the larger offensive movement in the Pacific Ocean territories. The Pacific, released in 2010, was no small production. In fact, at the time, it held the title of most expensive miniseries ever made. HBO spared no expense in creating a visually stunning and realistic portrayal of the war. The incorporation of real interviews with former service members added an extra layer of authenticity to the series, earning it praise from both viewers and historians alike. While Band of Brothers drew inspiration from Ambrose's novel, The Pacific took a different approach, drawing from multiple sources. Sledge's memoirs, Leckie's non-fiction novel, and details from Chuck Tatum's experiences in the Battle of Iwo Jima all contributed to the narrative. The Pacific's dedication to historical accuracy and authenticity shines through in every episode. Now, let's talk about the heart of both series, the depiction of heroism. Band of Brothers, despite its realistic battle scenes, follows a more traditional narrative of good versus evil. The heroes triumph over the villains. In contrast, The Pacific presents a more nuanced view where the real enemy is war itself. It embraces the war is hell philosophy, questioning the futility of the conflict. The Pacific does not shy away from the harsh realities of war. It delves into the extreme lengths characters go to, the desensitization to violence, and the profound impact war has on individuals. Sledge's character, brilliantly portrayed by Joseph Mazzello, undergoes a transformation from an optimistic recruit to a reclusive and easily agitated individual by the end of the series. One notable difference is the scope and narrative approach in The Pacific. The series begins by showcasing the lives of Leckie, Sledge, and Bessalon before the war, offering a glimpse into their humble beginnings. This added depth makes the emotional moments, such as Bessalon's death, even more impactful. The Pacific goes beyond the conflict itself, exploring the aftermath and the long-lasting impact on its characters. Sledge, upon returning home, finds it difficult to enjoy the simplicity of his previous life, haunted by the traumatic image of war. The series portrays the stark contrast between the expectations and the harsh reality of military service. A significant aspect that contributed to The Pacific's success was the outstanding performances, particularly Joseph Mazzello's portrayal of Eugene Sledge. His ability to convey the emotional toll of war resonated with audiences and solidified his status as one of the breakout stars of the series. Interestingly, Mazzello and his co-star Rami Malek would later reunite in the acclaimed 2018 biopic Bohemian Rhapsody. While Band of Brothers set a precedent for a great World War II series, The Pacific surpassed it in many ways. The series' mature approach to conflict, its exploration of the war's futility, and its all-encompassing depiction of characters' lives before, during, and after the war make it a thoughtful examination of this pivotal period in history. We think both Band of Brothers and The Pacific stands as a remarkable achievements in the realm of World War II dramas. While Band of Brothers is a classic tale of heroism, The Pacific takes a more introspective and complex approach. Now streaming on Netflix in the US, it's a must-watch for anyone interested in a thought-provoking exploration of the Pacific theater. What are your thoughts on these series? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis. Until next time, stay curious.